Hello, I'm Ricky Martin and I love capturing nature. Not with a net, with a pen. And this is a sketchpad where we draw everything in nature together at the same time. Like this. This is from Lucas in the UK and it is a giraffe chowing down on a tasty tree. Also, putting the detail there of the root system. Without that, the tree wouldn't be luscious and green and this guy wouldn't be enjoying that tasty, tasty verde. Delicious branch. What a beautiful giraffe. Thank you very much, Lucas. This is tremendous. And let's make some more. Yeah. A sketchpad is where I draw a creature causing some chaos and all the ideas come from you. It could be a dodo hitting a high score in a video arcade. It could be an astronaut fishing for planets atop of a Himalayan monal pheasant. Or, last week's, a duck-billed platypus in the desert driving a hot rod against the dodo and the Himalayan monal pheasant with the fox hanging on the back of the dodo's golf buggy and doing some more terrible magic. It's really easy, just get your adult person who pays the bills to share with us your amazing idea via Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad and they'll land right here. Just like that, via the beautiful BBC Earth Kids YouTube team. Let's say hi to them. There they are. They're with me everywhere I look, they're in my ear everywhere I go, and they're giving us some beautiful animal facts while I'm drawing. There's Jeff up there, the OMG, the one-man gallery. How you doing today, Jeff? Shh, no, actually, let's not spoil this moment with words. Let's pick a creature from the tin. Wow, wow. Ooh, this was suggested by Mimsy and also suggested by Sam, and it is Narwhal, the unicorn of the sea. Let's get some drawing music to get us in the mood. Must be buffering. There you go. So when I draw a narwhal, I like to start with a head. Now, unlike other whales and dolphins, the head isn't fused to the neck, so they can move it independently. Go like that, up to its long tail. These guys can grow up to 5 meters in length, and that is not including the tusk, but we'll get to the tusk. There's the tail there. Helps them swim through the sea. These guys can dive up to 1,500 meters below the water and stay under for 25 minutes. Little fins here. Oop. There we go. And now moving up to its tusk, which is a tooth that grows out the side of the mouth. Here we go. It could be up to 3 meters in length and it grows like a spiral and that helps it to stay strong and keep it straight. Here we go, just draw the spiral pattern on there. Now because it is a tooth, it's full of nerves, which means it's super sensitive, helps them detect how good the water quality is and help them find food. But if that was the only reason for it, then the female narwhals would have them too, and not all of them do, which means it's probably more likely to impress the ladies. Some narwhals have 2 tusks, but it is super rare. So they've got that one tooth sticking out the side of their mouth, and not any teeth actually inside. But that's okay, because these guys are suction feeders, which means they swallow their food whole, suck it into their mouth. Just a bit of shadow here underneath their bellies. This isn't necessarily markings. Narwhals, when they're young, are kind of a bluish black colour, kind of dark grey. And as they get older, they go a lighter grey, they get white speckles. And by the time they're very old, they are almost entirely white. Think of it like going grey when you get old. They live up in the Arctic Circle, by the polar ice caps. A bit more shadow under there. Couple of markings on its back. I'm going to do sort of a medium-aged one, so put some speckles in. And there, very simply, is the narwhal. And now it's time to put this creature into some chaos. Ooh, this is from Cara, aged 5, and she would like a baboon break dancing on Big Ben. But as we've got this beautiful narwhal, let's borrow this awesome chaos and pop the narwhal into that situation. Thank you very much, Cara. Some new music, please. Buffering again. Ah, there you go. So, it's going to be tricky to put this narwhal onto Big Ben, but let's see what we can do. Strictly speaking, Big Ben is the bell, but the tower, Elizabeth Tower, is often known as Big Ben, so let's use a little bit of a license there and put it on top of the tower. Be more fun. So it's going to be smaller at the bottom, because that's further away. Big Ben is as tall as 12 male narwhals standing on top of each other. If that helps you there. And let's just put clock in. 3 o'clock, just because it's easy to draw. Good. It's quite high up, isn't it? So the nearest the narwhal ever got to Big Ben was in 1949, when the waters were a little bit colder than usual and it entered the lower part of the Thames. It's a bit crazy the shape of this clock I've popped in here. Just going to clean up that line. Get to the top of the tower there. Bit wobbly, I quite like it though. Now safety first here, we need to have some kind of harness. If this guy's going to be dancing up here, it needs to be held on safely. Little tether like that. And I'm not really sure how a narwhal will dance, so I'm guessing it would like do some belly spins and things, so I'm going to add a couple of speed lines like this. Put a shadow on there. And let's start turning this place into a real disco. Disco ball up here. A couple of lights shining at it. Nice one. And of course, this guy's going to need to stay hydrated while it's up there. So just out of shot, down here, use your imagination. Just out of shot, just down there. Here's a fire engine. A water fire engine, so it's on the Thames, pumping up water and spraying it onto our narwhal, keeping it nice and hydrated. I might give the narwhal a pair of sunglasses actually, just feels like, you know, if it's up there, getting his party on. There we go. Yes! Just going to draw in a little bit of the buildings down here. Probably should have researched what they look like, but I think it's all roofs. That's Parliament down there. A couple more buildings just to fill out a bit of London. And over here, let's put a little bit of scaffolding, you know, for a bit of maintenance for the clock tower. And well, he's a DJ, so let's just put some decks on here like that. Maybe some subwoofers and speakers. All tied in. And who should be up there DJing? Who's up there? It is the dodo from not last week, but last week's episode, or all episodes since it first appeared. The legend. A couple of tunes there. I've got a bit of space here, so I think I'm going to draw in a helicopter, just going to sketch that in. Someone's come to investigate the strange noises coming from Big Ben. Usually just a bong, but today some funky beats. And who is it? Somebody recently had a career change. It's the magician fox, left behind his magical business and got himself a helicopter pilot's license. Wants to come and party. A couple of clouds up in the sky, because you know, it's London, it's always cloudy. Probably should make it rain actually, shouldn't I? There's a narwhal breakdancing on Big Ben with the dodo DJing and being joined by the career-changing fox that used to be a magician. Wonderful suggestion, Cara, thank you very much. So that's enough art from me right now, and what we really want to see is art from you. So just remember to get your adult butler to share with us your amazing works of art using Instagram or Twitter and the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. And hopefully it will land in here just like this beautiful drawing, or should I say collage, from Emily. There's a tiger up there, meow, 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 and a snake down here. And what she's done is she's drawn all these animals and all of this greenery, like a jungle, and she's collaged it together by sticking it on a piece of paper. I quite like the way it brings out certain characters. Love the colours, and this tiger really does stick out. Look at it, look at it. So happy. This was inspired by her brother's homework on Henri Rousseau. Nice. Oh, look, we also have some pictures here from friends of the show, like this wonderful piece of a unicorn done by Finley, who is 8. And he's made all the beautiful colours here from things he found in the kitchen. We're not talking saucepans and spatulas, we're talking sprinkles, we're talking rice and cereal. Is that a bit of sugar up there? Lovely work, beautiful textures, and what a great use of materials. Oh, and we also have this wonderful thing from Finley's sister Molly, who is age 6, and she's done a dog with cereal for eyes. Beautiful. Lovely cereal cornflakes for ears. Great stuff, lovely textures. Really makes that dog look fairy, doesn't it? And then we also have in here, oh, this is, I don't know how this got in here. It's a little drawing I did of a horse on a skateboard. Superb work, guys. Absolutely love seeing these. Remember to get your adult tweeter or Instagrammer to share with us your work of art using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. And now it's time for the world famous Secret Sketch. The secret sketch is dead simple. All you need is a pen and paper, and you just draw along with me. Only I know what the secret sketch will be, but by the end of it, you'll have a work of art that you didn't even know you can do, and a load of awesome animal facts. So, BBC Earth Kids YouTube team, do you have your pens and paper at the ready? Oh, Jeff, that's a lot of pens. You only need the one, mate. Okie dokie. Let's get some secret sketch music. Buffering again. Hang on, I'll just refresh it. There we go, that's better. Right, remember, just draw along with me. So I'm going to start by drawing a snaky line, but don't worry, it's not a snake. Down like that, up a bit, and down to the back. Now these guys are 8 times stronger than human beings. Little bits at the back here. Could there be feet? Could there be feathers? We'll find out. Wiggly line up here, like that. Any guesses yet?
Dog.
It's not a dog. It always says dog.
Elephant.
It's not an elephant, but they are. I mean, an elephant's definitely 8 times stronger than a human. I don't want to give you too many other clues to give you away. I can tell you that every day they make a new bed, even if it's right close to where they slept the day before. They have big old bellies, but they're not overweight. It's because they need a large stomach to digest all the vegetation they eat. Where's that belly?
Is it a llama?
It's not a llama. You're a llama. This will help you here. Put the nose in. Big nostrils and a pronounced brow. Eyes in there. Very human-like faces because we share 98% of our DNA with these. You know what it is. It is a gorilla. Beautiful silverback. These guys can walk on their hind legs, just on 2 legs, but they mostly walk around on all 4s. Right, how do you guys get on? Oh, they're wonderful. Good work. A bit big bum on yours there, Jeff, but you always put a little bit of yourself into the artwork, don't you? Incidentally, gorillas are this week's featured creature on the awesome Wild Bites, which isn't having a sandwich in the woods. It is a fun fact file with loads of interesting stuff about the most amazing animals on the planet. And it's right here on the BBC Earth Kids YouTube channel. Never stops, does it, right? I'd love to see how the gorilla picture came out for you, so remember to get your adult surfing to share with us your amazing secret sketch on Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BBC Earth Sketchpad. And that's it. Remember to check out all the other awesome content on the BBC Earth Kids YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!